guys, welcome to my channel, Taking a Bath, and the bathroom is the only place you can play with your gadgets in peace. And today we want to have a look at the Husban X4. Let's see what's in the box.
Alright guys, here we have the Husban X4 H107c. Beautiful design on the outside of the box, wonderful picture. Let's go ahead and open it up. Like most of these micro quadcopters, man, there's always a spectacular presentation, and this one right here is not a letdown. Underneath this box, you have this little transmitter cheat sheet, and you have your user manual. Please keep your user manual. It have all kind of nifty little tricks and tips of how to put it in the expert mode and how to do rolls. You have some extra propellers and a little propeller tool to take them off. You have a standard USB charger, and you have your transmitter itself. Your transmitter would take 4 AA batteries, 4 AAA batteries. Go ahead and put those batteries in there. The thing about this transmitter is that I absolutely love it, man. The ergonomics of it is wonderful. It's great. It feels good in your hand. It feels good. I'm a thumb flyer. I tried to pinch fly. It just wasn't happening, but it feels very good. You can calibrate the transmitter, and you can also calibrate the gyroscope with the transmitter. I'll show you that a little later. And here is the micro quadcopter itself. Man, this thing have a wicked paint job. Feel very good in your hand. Let me tell you, it's solidly built, people. It have a little weight to it. This thing is built wonderfully. On the side right here, this little button is for the camera. You press that in and you can start recording. You press it again and you stop. This little micro SD card go right there. The SD card is not included. This space right here is the battery. It's a nice tight little fit, and the battery is a 380 milliamp battery. It gets you around 7 minutes of flight time. Some of the best moments of my life I had with this thing right here. They have a pinhole with the battery together, and you're going to see these beautiful, wonderful LED lights. Remember, red is back and blue is forward to help you with your orientation. Alright people, I go ahead, the controller automatic bind. When I turn it on, I go to put it up and to go a little bit to the right, so I'm going to calibrate it. Press down right, side, down right, side. The blue lights is going to blank. I'm going to go ahead and try to go into a hover, and you see it goes up straight. Alright, I'm going to take a 16 gig SD card and put it in there. Disconnect my battery. Turn my card upside down, place it into the quad. Press the small button. You see the red light blinking. Let me know that it's rolling. When I press it again, it goes solid blue and it stops. We're ready to fly. All right, guys.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Taking the Bathroom. The bathroom is the only place you can place your gadgets in peace. And what can I say about the Husban? Man, this little thing right here is amazing. Those of you guys that want to get into quadcopter flying, I recommend that you start right here. It's stable enough where you can learn the basic maneuvers forward and backwards, or pitch right, pitch left. It also, while you're flying in the house, you can play with your orientation so you can learn how to adjust the quadcopter. I also have expert mode, so as you advance, you can go a little bit into speed flying, or what we call sports flying. So this is a absolutely wonderful device to have. I want to say a little something about the controller. The controller is amazing, and one of the things I love about the controller is that it can be used whether you like to pinch, what we call a pinch fly, or you're a thumb fly, where you fly with the thumbs. It's worked wonderful with both of them. And I love the little hidden secrets, or the little hidden tricks of the controller, of how you can get into expert mode by pressing this button and releasing that button, how you can calibrate. You know, I mean, it looked like a video game controller, and when I'm doing stuff like this, I'm just feel like I'm putting in cheat codes. That's me personally. Overall, the camera is what you expected from a pinhole camera. The hover is pretty good. The one thing I said, when you put it in expert mode, man, to me it got a little twitchy. You know, it's too responsive. But the great thing is that if you read your user manual with your controller, you can actually adjust the sensitivity to the controller. Only thing I had to do, take my laser tail, read and calibrate the controller, go into the settings, into the controller, and adjust the sensitivity. The battery life is pretty good for this quadcopter. One of the things I can say, this quadcopter take a beating. I had many crashes, and some of them was on purpose just to see how doable it was, but some of them was just getting the hang of it. But again, you know, I don't know if you can see, some of my blades are kind of dent up or whatever. They do give you some spare blades. If you're going to get this, I recommend that you buy even more extra blades, because if you're like me, once you start flying, man, you can't stop. And once you start damaging your blades, they can easily pop off or whatever. I also recommend for beginners that you put these little prop guards on there to help prolong the life of your blades. This quadcopter, man, it feels absolutely amazing. It have a little weight to it, a wicked paint job, a wicked design. Loads of fun. I fly around all the time. You can fly for hours. If you want to, get you some extra batteries, because you're going to need it. Like I said, once you start, you will not be able to stop. It's addictive, people. Alright, guys, that's all I have to say. So thank you for coming to my bathroom and helping me review my gadgets. Remember, the bathroom is the only place you can place your gadgets in peace. And peace. Subscribe. Let's go flying.